welcome to Pink Poodle 2. I am Pink Poodle. This is Maisie the Pink Poodle. And this is Priscilla the Pink Poodle. And there is Billy Bum Bum and Lady Dora. And we are Pink Poodle 2. Sorry about this, guys. The sun has decided to come right on top of me there. So I don't know what's going on there, but they do. The sun just wants the sun. They say the sun shines on the righteous. I think that must be wrong in my case, but there you go. But so today we are filming a anti-valentines look. As you know, I already did a Valentine's look with a collaboration with Anya Stamper. I will link that down below. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to, well, I'm going to try and do something a little bit different. I hope it works out. So I'll be putting my base on, which is my normal thing that I'm going to use. I'm going to be using today, I'm going to use on my base, is Kat Von D. I'm going to use some MEA Pro base and some Revolution. And then I'm going to be using my favourite highlighter palette. I will speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, I'm back and I've done my base. I've used my Kat Von D in shade, let me put my glasses on because I can't see a thing without them. In shade Cool Light 44. I also used the Revolution powder, bake and finish. I used my trusty Revolution contour stick. I used my trusty Revolution Conceal and Correct on my bags under my eyes, and my Conceal and Define in shade C0.5. On my base I put the Bobbi Brown base and the moisturiser. I also used a bit of the Camera Lights Action, whatever it is, cream, which I can't think where it is at the moment, but that one I'll list it down below. So first of all I went and put tape on either side of my eyes because I wanted to get a nice sharp edge. So I'm just making sure it's all lined up. And then I put some dark eyebrows on today. So I used a Kohl pencil and just did black eyebrows because I'm wearing a black wig. And then putting on some Ucanbe Eyeliner Primer. And I'm using the Identity palette today, so I'm going to be using quite a few different shades from there. So, you know, it's quite a good one. This is the Beauty Bay one, and it's got lots of different things. So I'm priming my eye this eye with a Ucanbe Eye Primer. And then I'm going into the very first shade, and it's a light shade just to set that lid. And then I'm going into the shade next to it to start putting in my crease. And this is all about building up the intensity of colours, because you want a really nice dark eye so that that red can really be offset by it. Just make sure that tape is in the right place and just blend, blend, blend. So I was talking to you all the time whilst doing it. Then I went into the next shade down, and unfortunately I can only do 15 minutes, so I have to condense it because I don't have a computer and I do it all on my iPad, so hence why it's only over 15 minutes long unless I'm live. But yeah, I'm just sort of darkening the crease, going in there and blending, darkening and blending, and blending and darkening and blending and darkening. And I take breaks in between because it's painful for my arm, so that's why it takes so long to do a video as well. But yeah, I'm just darkening that crease and then going into another them two dark colours. They've got no names, so it's just like basically just going into the dark colours and just blending and blending and blending and making sure that that tape stays there, because we want that edge. And then I've gone into my Carmi palette, what I love so dearly. As you all know, if you're part of the PP2 family, you know that I love this palette so much. And I've gone in with the colour Game On, which is the black, which I also used on my eyebrows, and I'm just tapping the outer V, and then going along with the black, because we want to get that really nice and dark, like a dark line, and then blending that too. So we've got a nice dark background to put that red on in a little while. So then I'm just going to cut that crease, because I really want that red to pop, and the red in this Identity palette is absolutely beautiful. So both red shades. And the dog's messing about in the background. Billy Bum Bum decided that he was going to mess about a bit. Dora just wanted to go asleep. I was just looking at the door, and then I went tap with the beautiful red shade first, because we'd put that cut crease concealer down. So we just tapping, and then we can blend. And you see me layer it quite a bit, and Dora's looking at the door for some reason. And then I've gone into the shimmer to go over my lid to give it that little bit of a sparkle, just slightly more sort of shimmery. And Billy's just messing about in the background still. And then it took the tape off, and then just cleaning it off to make sure it's all nice. Then went in with a red eyeliner and just going over it to make a nice line so that it matches the other side. I decided to put red there underneath the eyebrow. And then I'm putting black eyeliner gel on my waterline. So instead of using my felt liners, I used a gel liner today, because I wanted to get more of a precise kind of wing, and I just felt that the gel liner would go better because of the amount of eyeshadow as well being used, and the layers, and then going down below on my waterline down below, not in my waterline but on my bottom lash line, that's the word, isn't it, lash line. And then I'm just buffing it out slightly with one of the brushes that I've already used, so it's got some product on it already. You can see like the red, and just kind of like using the red that was up on that brush and just buffing that out a little bit. And then gone in with the gel primer that you put on for glitter, and that's what I'm doing in my inner corner. And the actual ones I use were from Revolution, and they're like the little discs that you can put in a Z palette. And I used the red because I felt that it was the concentration of the glitter was the way I wanted it to be. It wasn't loose, it was pressed, so it was easier to go on this look. And there was like hardly any fallout from it, so I'm just putting it in my inner corner and making sure that it matches with the other side. It's a really nice red shade, and it wasn't that difficult to get off as well when it came to cleaning. So I'm just making sure I match. I decided to put some up on my brow bone because I didn't want to put highlight there really. Thought the red looked nice because it sort of like offset with that lovely the black background, so it popped really well, I felt. And just kind of that's the little palette thing I was showing you. It came with different colours, like a pink and a gold and a silver. And then I'm just having a quick buff. Dora's looking at the door. God knows what Dora's looking at. Who knows? That dog was always looking for something. So yeah, just sort of like buffing down below, just to try and get sort of it more blended in. And then I went in with the GWA Wing It Out lash, and I absolutely love these lashes. They are so affordable and they're so easy to use. So yes, GWA, love them. And yeah, so I'm just doing my bottom lines with Bobbi Brown, and then I decided to use my curlers to make sure that my lashes stayed on, and I thought this was a good move on my part. And Billy's messing about in the background, as you can see. He's digging for something. He's digging for moles, I think. I don't know what he's digging for, who knows. And they stayed on, and I thought they were really nice. They made me feel quite glamorous. Then I'm just getting rid of I don't know what I got on there, so I'm just making sure my cheeks are looking okay. And then I'm just brushing away sorry about my dirty mirror. My fingertips are all over it. Then that's the Bobbi Brown on the bottom lashes. just to make sure my lashes look nice on the bottom, and Billy's decided to sit down now. He's had enough. So yeah, just doing those lashes just so they can, and then just again I decided to puff out some red on the side of it because I felt that it needed something, and something. So that's why I did it. Just want to be something. And I wanted this look to look different because my daughter always says my looks always look the same, and I don't know if you agree with that. If you agree with that, please put in the comments down below, or if you don't agree with that, please tell me as well, because I don't want to do looks that are the same. I mean, obviously because I use winged liner and stuff, they do look similar at times. I'm just like touching this up a little bit now. So then I went in with the Kiss of Fire and the Flash Me, one of my favourite highlighters of all time. I put that on my high cheekbones and all the places that you put your highlighter on. And then I went in with Opulence, which is the gold shade in the Kiss of Fire palette, and just went over my Cupid's bow, and also it looked really nice. I'm using a nice highlighter brush from Cohl that came in a set that you can get from their website on AliExpress, the official website, and just basically highlighted my face. And then I went in with Jeffree Star's Poinsettia, which is a lovely sort of metallic red shade, and I love myself a bit of Jeffree Star lipstick. I like Dirty Money very much, and Opulence, when I talk about Dull Parts and Virginity, they're so versatile, you can use them for so many things, so I love them. Just cleaning my face a little bit there. And then I went in with Kiss of Fire yet again, and this time it was for putting over the lips a little bit to give it a little bit more depth, and I end up putting it in the outer corners of my lips so that I can get that depth. I know it looks like I've lost the red, but the red's still there. It's like an undertone. And then I put Flash Me on my lips, and it made it really lovely and metallic. And yeah, I thought it looked pretty good. Well, I did anyway. So this is my final look, guys, and this wig is from Watson Wigs in Wickford, Essex, the UK, and I thought I looked pretty good. Well, that's what I think anyway. Hope you do too. I hope you did like this video very much. If you did, please give me a paws up, and please comment down below. And if you're new to my channel, welcome and become part of the PP2 family. Just hit that bell button and notifications, and we'll be well away. And please give us a paws up, like I said. And I hope you enjoyed this anti-Valentine's look. And for all those, happy Valentine's and happy anti-Valentines. And until next time, remember, it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. Bye from Pink Poodle 2. Mwah.